take it on home. Yo, they know he's from East. Low, 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 low. I put him low, like a low, low. No cholo, grew up right here, off of 4th Street in Soto. They know me though, I keep it low key, kick it like a new Capri. We cruising through the 323 to the 626. If I 26, you trying to rhyme with this, you couldn't get up in my mix. Eat you like a Twix from the motherfucking market while I stole. Food for less, I got the flow, no. They trying to say we less when they got the food, don't you get it? Trying to read through those lines, the fine print. When he's rhyming, he's just climbing up the motherfucking walls of your motherfucking post. No, this ain't no IG or FB, don't DM me. Not trying to see your link, I'm just trying to link shit. I'm just trying to think. My whole crew, from blowing up, we on the brink. Yo, they trying to sink right up in my flow. Can't ride my tide, can't stay underground, fool, I aim too high. So wave by as I take off overseas in the skies. When I have a divine type of thought up in my mind, then I put it out in the jot, write it for these rhymes. And then that's how I thought of my last album. I shot them, now I taught them everything. How come they learned everything from me? Feeling like the East Los Messiah. Nah, let me shut up and spark this fire.
VivaMescal.com, VivaMescal.com, Oghuskeyradio.com. Let them know who we got up in the spot, man.
Viva Mescal, EOTR Network. It's good to be back.
Why freestyle, man? Nobody freestyles no more, dog. Why do you?
I love to freestyle. That's what we do.
Yeah? Keep the art alive? It's part of the game, or?
You know why? To be honest, when I came up, you had to. And I wasn't that great at first. And I had to pay dues and learn from cats who were just doper or just people who are probably just more well-versed. You know what I mean? So now I feel like I've earned that. We're like, no, just freestyling. There's cats out there that they just freestyle like it's nothing. You know what I mean?
At Viva, how do you say it? Mescal?
It's Mescal. Mescal.
Yeah, because I can't.
Mescal or Mescal.
Mescal. There you go. That's how you say it.
Mescal. Right. Some people be like, what a mescal. I'm like, all right.
Whatever. Long Live the Peyote is the album.
Yes.
Isn't peyote a drug?
It is a drug, technically, what we're talking about. It's a cactus.
It's a cactus.
In real life, it's a cactus. But if you eat the fruit on top, you'll get high. Just like mushrooms.
Okay.
Mushrooms are illegal.
Is it better than mushrooms?
I've never tried.
No? So why the album name? Or you never tried mushrooms, so it's not Long Live the Mushroom.
I've tried mushrooms. Well, my name was Mescalito, if you remember before. And I got that name from a writer named Hunter S. Thompson. That's why a lot of my early shit was like lined up with fear and loathing and things like that. So he was a big inspiration, and one of his writings is First Visit with Mescalito. And it was his first time taking mescaline. So the drug mescaline, they call it Mescalito.
Okay.
So I've done mescaline before. It's really great. But that's where I kind of got the name from, because he's talking about his first experience on mescaline writing this story. And it's just, you got to read it. It's just really crazy shit. I mean, he bars out in a writing. As an author can bar out, he barred out.
Who put you up on that author?
The movie Fear and Loathing.
Okay.
I saw that when, as a kid, it came out in 98. Okay. I was 10 years old in 98. So I remember being a kid like, what the fuck is this movie about? Not understanding. Then later on, I got older, watched it again.
Damn, you gonna make me do that shit. Everybody watching right now like, damn, fucking thinking and shit. All right. So then the peyote
is like mescaline is a synthesized version of peyote.
Okay.
So the same way like like they can make it in the lab and shit. Yeah. They get the dash. That's mescaline that comes in a pill form. If you wanted to get there naturally, you take peyote. So I kind of wanted to break my name down. Viva, meaning long live. Mescal, not the drink, but the peyote, when you get down to the essence. You know what I mean?
Damn it, we didn't have to even listen to the album to get all that. We just got it. Oghuskeyradio.com. VivaMescal.com.
That's not bad.
All right. East of the River. You're what's your affiliation with that gang, crew, criminal enterprise? What is it?
We're hustlers. Just hustlers. Sure. I started East of the River years back. So even when I was
How long ago?
Man, it has to be like 2012, 2013.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I was in school. I was going to school. I was trying all this shit out, this hip hop shit. That's like when we met years back, even when Dario started helping me from Ill Kids. You know, he started showing me shit. I was just kind of coming up. We're just laughing about it. Like one of my mixtapes, one of my homies was talking about the first time he found my mixtape was like on the ground in Boyle Heights, like trash pretty much. Like he's like, I picked your shit up and I was like, what the fuck is this? The graphics looked all weird and shit and this and that. And we were laughing about the song titles because you had song titles like bitches on my dick, fucking drugs, that's all I want to do, or it's just like weird fucking, we were really out there, you know?
Yeah.
You start off, you just experiment, you just
how
fucking
many
around.
mixtapes did you put out?
I say like 4 or 5.
4 or 5.
4 or 5 within like a cool little 2-year span. So I was just hitting the ground, and these are like 18, 19 song mixtapes.
Yeah, I remember that the long.
This was back in the day when you got a CD and you fucking...
You listened to it.
Well, not back in the day. That, you know, it was just a few years back, motherfucker. Like before all the...
But even that's obsolete.
Yeah, like 10 years ago. That feels like forever, right?
Yeah, it does.
10-year challenge.
Damn.
You can't even recognize who you are in that fucking photo.
Damn.
But even technology-wise, how far have we come where 10 years ago touchscreen was revolutionary? Yeah. Touching a fucking screen, those phones were fucking basic. And now what you could do
for your success, has it always been because you're open, not just technology change, but everything else? Is that what keeps East of the River always like consistently known to people? Like you could go back 10 years and be like, oh yeah, those are the cats doing this, but damn, 10 years to still be like, oh yeah, those are the cats that are still, you know what I mean? Are people that aren't familiar with your work from 10 years back can still fuck with you now? Like you still get that. What's the success behind that? Like, what can you tell other artists that are looking like, damn, this collective's been going?
Well, I would say like 10 years ago, like this was probably the very beginning sparks of what this is now.
Okay.
And I'm sure if 10 years from today, we'll be looking back and I'll say that again. Like what I was doing even today was just the starting of where you start getting into a level where you can really be moving shit with your art. And I think as artists, that's what we want. We want to put shit out that connects with people, that moves shit. Think about all the artists we love, you know what I mean? They have like a profound effect on us. And I think as artists, we want that. And it takes a lot longer than it, you know what I mean?
That's
like
the next question is, wow, how long is the plan, or how long are you gonna?
I don't know, but
no.
You know that I can say I have been grinding for like a decade.
Yeah.
Personally, ELTR, like I said, 2012, 2013, about 5-6 years now since I put that idea, kind of gave itself its own life, you know? But yeah, man, it takes a minute.
So how? Along for the ride, or dictating where it's going, or why do you look at it?
You know, I think I have a pretty clear, like, I know as long as I can speak, translate my thoughts and what's going on to people and they connect to it, I'm gonna do that till I die. Right. Whether it's rap, whether it's videos, whether it's another form of art, I don't know. Right now it's rap, and I don't see that having an end. But maybe I do get to a day, but I know that I'll always be in front of people talking. To the day that they put me in the ground or my mouth falls off. That's just the gift God gave me since I was a kid. I always knew how to rally people. I was always that homie with 10 homies with them, and I wasn't even like that. You know what I mean? It was just, I always just knew how to connect with people and just, I've always felt that way, you know? So
East of the River, who is involved with East of the River? I conducted an interview with artists, and they said I had to ask you about who was a part of it, who wasn't a part of it, why. So I'm just doing my duty.
What artist was that?
I don't recall.
You don't recall? Okay.
Okay, so we just... So
okay,
the
right now, for the record,
okay,
those involved is myself, Mad Max, Kiddo, Hollow Visions, Killer Tech, Don't Sleep, Soul Providers, which consist of Mighty Muds and Vile, DJ Drastic, Zay, and did I say Kiddo? I think I said Kiddo. Yeah. That would probably be the full roster. Okay. We have in-house producers, Lex, Bad Son, which is like, we consider him family. You know what I mean?
On, dog. That was a beast.
Other cats that we work with very tightly and closely. To me, ELTR was always just a collective of minds.
Yeah.
We got booked for paid dues, and Murs put ELTR on a billboard. Yeah. I'm walking like, ain't that some shit? That's just some idea I had. Now it's who is that? We asked Murs, who is EOTR to you? And he said, this one.
Oh,
Just said a few names.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, that's the furthest we're connecting with the consciousness of where you're seeing us. From your sight, that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
From our level, it looks like too many, and from someone else's level, they might only see Mad Max. It might be like Mad Max is the face of EOTR. Who's Mescal?
Yeah, damn.
It happens, you know. People, you can't get it all. You know what I mean? It's too much going on.
But there's still the push behind it though. Like even if it's that one person, it's still the other person too. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's
so
one
it makes
thing.
it hit harder. You know what I mean?
So any artist that we've let into the circle that couldn't hang on that type of work ethic, that type of open honesty, and just kind of just pushing each other. We have had a lot of artists who thought they could kick it and just couldn't kick it.
What is it though? Not particularly. I'm fucking just bullshitting with you, but not particularly like one individual. But what is it that you see the most? Is it the time dedication, or is it the work ethic? What is it that you see mostly, or is it individual? It's just different that they don't hang. Because dude, I've been doing this. You know what I mean? I've seen people come and like.
I could honestly say first it is just time.
Okay.
10 years, you stay dedicated to something, you're gonna improve. I don't care what it is. You could be the worst chef today. Man. If you do that shit every day, it's gonna be hard to fuck with you in 2029. Man. So you may not have my bet, and that's what people don't realize. I learned this shit like 2 years ago. It blew my mind. There's people in the world who can help you, and there's people in the world that want to help you. They're never really the same person. People want to help you, your mom, your dad, your friends. They want, but they don't have the means in which it takes to help you. Then there's people who can help you, who got the means, got the knowledge, got the money, got all the shit, but don't want to for whatever reason. Yeah. And in time, you may get a person who can, but doesn't want to end up wanting, and sometimes that's what it takes. So it's like, I don't know. Some people, they need 10 years. Some people, they need 12 years. There's other motherfuckers I know that just needed 3 years. And they blew up or just reached a certain level. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I kind of just been conscious of that. Okay. Because I've kind of taken the long road. You know this too. Like, sure. I've seen more success in the last 6 months. I wouldn't trade it with no one. I wouldn't trade it with no one. I don't care who you are. Like, I'll say that right now. From where I'm at right now today, there ain't an artist in LA. From top to bottom, I trade my spot right now with. I don't care how successful you are. Because I find myself at a weird moment of this changing of shit. Like,
does it change or does it come back? Is it do fads return? Like underground hip hop is gonna hit again? Like that's gonna be the next thing, or like underground hip hop had its run and that's it, it's done?
Damn, you know what's crazy? Because when it had its run, no one even knew. It was just running. Yeah. Then it takes time, and you look back, and you see where the wave broke.
Yeah, you didn't.
That's what's funny about it. So I don't know. Maybe this is the year that the wave breaks, but I believe the way we're at, with the way the underground scene is, plus just Latinos in hip hop and in music and in entertainment in general, I just feel like we're at this point right now where you're gonna see a lot more of us on your screen, a lot more of us in your shit, in your music, whether it's us or you know, anyone. I just feel it, and I see the next generation coming up, and I'm like, man, like I don't see it like they're doing their own thing, but it's still us. Like it's still art.
It's still hip hop. It's still the art. It's still art when it's all said and done. I think that's where people fuck up
because it means longevity, bro. It means It means that 10 years from now we'll still have it. EDM went away. We didn't. Yeah. Hip hop's the #1 genre on earth. You know how hard it is for EDM artists to get fucking love and plays? 5 years ago, 6 years ago, they were killing it. It felt like the opposite way. Yep. We'd be at shows and shit like, fuck, everyone just wants to hear.
Yeah, what happened to trap? What happened to drum and bass? What happened to like...
No, but like hip hop almost infused though. It went in, it was like, all right, we'll EDM you. And then we created this other shit. Yeah. Now it almost sounds like y'all at a higher BPM, music's faster than it's ever been.
Yeah, but it's gonna change, bro. Like it ain't, I mean, shit, dog. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Yeah, but I mean, this is the shit I love chopping it about all day. This is the shit I chop about all day.
Oh, you have a contest going on right now on Instagram. Break that down, let them know.
Oh yeah, so one of the tracks I got on my album is called Off Facts, produced by the homie Rockham. Super dope beat. We decided to do a contest, one of these, beat challenges. So we threw up the beat, And I think we've had about like 25 plus submissions in the last week.
So they go on vivamezcal.com and then they could download the beat and then
Yeah,
go
exactly.
spit on.
So,
And it's a rock'em beat. People are familiar who rock'em is. Know
so,
that.
And the beat's on my album, so you kind of get to go listen to how I styled on it.
Okay.
And then boom, you know, the track's called All Facts, so it's kind of just some underground shit. Hit them with some shit, you know, no hook. But yeah, go to the website. You could download it. You got till while the contest is running now. I'm not sure when they're gonna see this, but it ends tomorrow at 5.
Yeah.
We're gonna cut off submissions and then choose a winner on Monday.
What has surprised you the most from that challenge? Is it like how far it's gone out, or like how close it's been? Like, damn, this fool's right here. Or
Wow, we had a dude from Jersey. We had a fool from the UK. We had the homie from some other European country. I forgot. And then homies locally, dudes down the block, up in SERENO. And I'm like, oh shit, homie got bars.
And
Some other
someone
fool
you
from the
didn't
valley.
know about?
I didn't know him. I didn't even know that he was following me. There hadn't been no interaction up to this point. Then you go to their page and they're like, hey, they already follow you. So I hit follow back, tell them, hey, that shit was sick. And I try to repost everything on the page, so they get some love too.
Hashtag All Facts Challenge. That's
All
dope
Facts
as
Challenge.
fuck.
Check that shit out. And I've been surprised. There's been some cats that have just demolished this shit. I'm just like, God damn.
We're looking forward to see the winner of that. Also, you got a show coming up. Go ahead and let them know. Speaking of SERENO and shit.
Yeah, we'll be in SERENO in March. We're going to put together our first big show of the year. It's at the spot Hecho in Mexico. Dope Mexican restaurant. And yeah, man, we'll be there March 16th, fucking St. Patrick's Day weekend. We got a co-headliner. We can't say who it is yet. But this individual is from our class of just real dope artists that are killing it right now. And yeah, they got a great following, great energy. They always bring this shit down. So we're excited that they were willing to work with us. You know what I mean?
All right, I know we can't say group or...
It's a solo act.
Okay, that's all. We ain't going to give too much.
It's a solo act. So
follow at Viva Mescal on Instagram, vivamezcal.com. St. Patrick's Day. So all east of the river, plus a co-headliner.
Yep, and then we'll have a few, openers and whatnot. We got the homegirl Malay from San Jose. She's gonna be pulling up, and I'm gonna try to bring some out of the state talent and just splash the pot. You know what I mean? We know our homies are gonna pull up, and it's gonna be real dope. So yeah, we just want to put on a great show. So yeah, man, March 16th, save the date. VivaMezcal.com. You could buy the tickets on that motherfucker. Get them early because prices will go up once we announce the co-headliner. It will sell out, so hit us up.
Word up. Thank you for coming through. Any shout outs before we come out?
Shouts out to the EOTR network, of course. Shouts out to Green Avenue, our homies Ill Kids, and shouts out to the homie Ish the Fish out in San Francisco, because I've been forgetting that motherfucker a lot. And yeah, shouts out to y'all, man. Thank you guys so much.
Word up. Oghuskeyradio. Stay posted. More interviews to come.